Hi guys, welcome to the channel Dentistry at its Best, and today without wasting any time I will be talking and telling you about Remdesivir. So what it is, as you have recently seen in the TV news clippings and on internet videos that a Dr. Anthony Fauci, a globally widely accepted doctor, he was talking to media in the White House and he said that Remdesivir is a drug which is manufactured by Gilead Sciences, which is an American firm. So this drug was actually, it was manufactured in the past and it was used for treatment for SARS and Ebola viruses. There was a trial conducted for these two, first for SARS virus and then later on for Ebola virus for this drug, and we found that it was not of too much work, too much of importance. It was not there. It didn't work too efficiently on those diseases. So now, as this drug was already there, and during after the COVID outbreak, some doctors in China did their research and worked on it, and they found that there is a little response to this drug. After Americans got to know about it, Gilead Sciences started manufacturing it, and they also conducted a trial which was started on February 21st, 2020, this year. So the trial and was started, and it was headed by Dr. Anthony Fauci himself, who in the premier institute known as National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease. So they took around, the trial consisted of around more than 1090 patients, and this trial is actually known as double-blinded, placebo-controlled, randomized trial. Now I will be breaking this whole term into some parts to make you understand what this trial is. So coming to the term doubly blinded. What is doubly blinded? Doubly blinded is a type of a trial in which the patient as well as doctor doesn't know which drug he is giving to the patient, and neither the patient knows which drug he is receiving. Both the side, they are blinded, that they don't know what they are giving and what they are receiving. So that is called doubly blinded. In a single blinded trial, only the patient doesn't know what he's receiving, but the doctor knows what he's giving. So in this doubly blinded, the patient and the doctor, both of them, they don't know what they are actually giving or receiving. Now coming to the randomized trial. Randomized means that this drug, which is Remdesivir or any other drug, it is given to the patient randomly. There is no bias, like I don't select that I have to give this drug to this particular patient and not to him. It's not like that. This drug is given randomly to any patient, irrespective of his characters or whatsoever it is. Now coming to the placebo controlled. You might have heard the word placebo earlier. So placebo, there are some type of drugs, not actually drugs I will call, there are some type of things which we give to patients which are not actually drugs, which are like, it's just like something that you tell the patient that it is a medicine, but it is not. Like you can say that sometimes the patient is, you can give that, they don't have any side effect on the patient, but also they will not properly work on them, but they will not have any side effect, so it is okay, you can give them. So what are placebo? Placebo is a type of saline water, sugar water, you can give them, saline mixture. So this is what placebo is. So we give the patients, some of the patients, this Remdesivir, and some of the patients we give a placebo to study. If we are giving both the groups the same drug, then we will not be able to understand what this drug is actually doing to the patients. So we have a trial in which we divide two groups, and we randomly give the drugs to one group and the other group, and we give other drug to the other group, and then we study both the differences. We study both the patients to an interval of time, and we see what the changes we are getting in them. So coming to the end point of this trial, what we find is that the patients who were given Remdesivir in them, the number of days, the time of recovery. Yeah, the patients who got Remdesivir, there was a decreased time of recovery in them. That is the number of days in which you get discharged from the hospital due to a disease. That is the time of recovery rate, so that is decreased in the patients who are getting Remdesivir. So that is 11 days for the patients who are getting Remdesivir, and for the patients who are getting the placebo, it is 15 days. So through this we get to know that if we will be giving this drug or medicine to the patients, the time of recovery for the patient will be less. The number of days for his hospitalization and then will be decreased. Also, the fatality rate for this Remdesivir is 8%. Like around the group in which we were giving this Remdesivir, only 8% patients died of this. But on the other side, there were a little more than 11 patients died in the other group. So what we come to know about this study is, that there is a drug which helps in recovery of the patients a little faster than the usual drugs we are giving them, and their fatality rate is also less due to that drug. Also, I forgot to tell you one thing, that what is the mechanism of action for this drug. What we actually till now know is that this drug actually attacks the polymerase enzyme of the virus. It attacks that enzyme in the virus, and hence we now know that there is a vulnerability in the virus. It is not a headstrong virus that, oh my god, we cannot break it or we cannot attack it, but there is a weakening point in that virus through which we can actually attack the virus. So that is what Dr. Fauci said in his interview, that this drug has opened doors for us for the treatment of COVID-19. At least through this study, we know that we can attack the virus and we can treat patients. Now, as I've already told you, that this drug is an old drug, and it was earlier used for the trials in the SARS and Ebola virus treatment. This drug has gone all the safety trials earlier. So it is not a new drug, it is already an old drug. And due to all this thing, the Food and Drug Association has given the authorization of this drug for emergency use. That is, these drugs can only be used in hospitals. Nobody else it is not available to any other persons or doctors, but only in hospitals it is available. And this drug is mainly given to those COVID-19 patients who are severely ill, like those who have low blood oxygen levels or are having problem in breathing. It is given to them. It is not given to mild patients. It is given to only severely ill patients, so that we can study about them, and it helps in their recovery rate. Also, it is given for 10 days in the severely ill patients, and it is given for 5 days for a little less sick patients. So that is what I have today for the video. I will be coming back with a new topic regarding COVID-19 or any other thing. I will find something useful to tell you guys about. I hope everybody is doing great and having a lot of fun time at their home. Stay safe, guys. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like it. And don't forget to share it so that other people can also get to know about it. Thank you, guys. Good night. Have a nice day.